can't get this thing any closer. Okay. I guess that's good enough. Right. Get comfortable. I'm gonna get comfortable. I'm gonna crease that. There we go. Is anybody with us tonight? It's Sunday night. 9-something. 9:18. On a beautiful Sunday night in the Smoky Mountains. What a great night it is. Bring this down just a hair so I can breathe. That's better. Oh, that's much better. Now I can, if anybody comes on, we can talk. Haven't done this in a while, have I? I know. It's kind of late. Most of you are probably asleep. You're all old like me. Old and decrepit. Oh, God. Miss Marie and I were at the Celtic Festival today. Beautiful day. Yesterday, they definitely had a washout, according to the people I talked to. One of the guys said if yesterday was like today, we would be fine. And he just said it was a wash, because it rained all day yesterday, as you know. And we got busy last night. And so we decided not to even take the chance of going. We thought maybe we'd take some people along with us, but it was raining, so we just said, no, let's not. We'll just do it today. And that's what we're doing it today. So how's your weekend going? Everything all right? I didn't even put this up beforehand. I should have put this up beforehand. Said I was going up. I just decided to go. I said Sunday night, and I haven't done a live Sunday in a really long time. So we'll see what happens. I'm alone. Miss Marie's cooking. You might be able to hear her chopping away. She's chopping away, making another one of her great Filipino dishes. That's right. There's another video ready to go up. It's already in the can. Won't be released till tomorrow or Tuesday. All right, because we put up a bunch. I think I put up 4 videos yesterday, and I got more. I got plenty more. Just hitting the airwaves, hitting them hard. People seem to like Miss Marie's panai in the Smoky Mountain. It's really good. I think it's an excellent program. And we always wanted to do it. We just never did, because initially East Meets West was established in 2015. And I brought it back about 2 years ago for maybe a month, but we didn't do anything with it. So I disabled it. She wasn't ready, and I was waiting for her to be ready to do this. And now she is. She's good. She feels good in front of the camera. She feels good behind the camera. She's learning how to use the camera by herself. I rarely have to help her. The thing I'm helping with now is the post-production, the editing. And she'll pick that up. She's quick. First it kind of intimidates her, but then she gets the hang of it, and then she'll figure it out. I know she will. So if you want to come on. It's cooling down. I was just outside. I gave the raccoons some kibbies, and they enjoyed that. I'll have to go back. I'm sure they'll be throwing something else. A noise. You'll hear a noise in the background, and that's usually either the bear or the raccoons. One of the two. Rosie was up. You saw the video I put up yesterday. Rosie came up through the bushes, and she comes up the stairs, and then she walks across the deck, and she comes up this way. Then she goes down the lower deck. She investigates everything, and then she usually steals all the birdseed. That's her thing. Steal the birdseed, and that's okay. I don't mind. No, I don't feed her. People go, you're feeding. No, I'm not feeding her. She's stealing the bird seed, and that's her option. I'm not going to go out there and swat her on the nose and say anything. No, I'm not going to do that. Not at all. Let's see, what do I got left to do? I got to do the fence. I got to weed eat and do the fence. Got to paint the fence. This week looks good for that. The fence. I got to weed eat and do the fence. Got to paint the fence. This week looks good for that. It's going to be nice. No mention of any rain. Maybe like a 20% chance on Friday or Saturday, but that's 20%. That's negotiable. I can handle that. So all week long, I'll go get the paint that I want to do, and we'll get that taken care of. Definitely. Still working on PB's video. I did one last night. It was around 2:30 in the morning. I did what is that? Retribution from the Saints and Sinners. I think it was around a half hour long, and for the first time, I thought this was unusual for me. The bells rang. It was past. You have to look at your watch, and you have an hour to get the things you need to collect, the food, the medicine, the bandages, all that stuff, guns, bullets, and make your way through the town, through the houses, through the buildings, through stores, through schools, through hotels, and in between that, you're getting chased and killed, or you kill and whatnot. And I was there past an hour, and I was quite a ways into town, and the bell goes doom, doom, and I go, oh no, because I know when that happens, they come out. They come out, and you got to be quick, and you have to have your wits about you. If you don't have your wits about you, you're gonna get eaten. You're gonna get bit. And I didn't get too rattled, a couple of times. But I kept my cool, and I knew I had enough guns. I had enough knives. I had the things I needed. All I had to do was pay attention to what was going on around me. And I did, and I made it back to my skiff, and I made it back to my safe place, and that was good. I did it. Anybody have a comment? A comment or two? We had a good time today at the Celtic Festival. It was good. It was good. They have expanded considerably, and it's at the Townsend Visitor Center in Townsend, uh, roughly half a mile from 321 and Lamar Alexander intersection. And it's right there. You can't miss it. The parking was $10. When I looked online, I clearly saw $5, unless they were saying $5 of the $10 went to the fire department, but it was $10 instead of 25. So I felt okay with that. They had good food there. We tried it out. We did videotape, so you will see the story of the Celtic Festival. Lots of vendors, tons of food, lots of activities. I highly recommend you put it on your calendar for next year. It'll be the same time every year. Brad Lucas, how are you? I heard it was much better this year. Yes, much better this year. My parents' friends went. It was excellent. It was really good. Now, yesterday they got rained out, unfortunately, Brad, because it clearly rained here all day, right through the night. It was after midnight till the rain kind of subsided here, so I know they got rained out, and that's unfortunate. Because the guy had told me, he says if today would have been like yesterday, we'd be fine. Because they had a good crowd today, excellent crowd, and they do it up right. All the clans are there. They're all dressed in their regalia, the clan, the clothes that they wear, and each one had their own tent or area representing their clan, and they had a lot of them there. A lot. You'll see it in the video. It wasn't just a small event. It took almost the whole 30 acres that they have that they offer, and they are the lady that I talked to, and you'll see that in the interview. I did several interviews, and you know how I am, so I have to ask questions. I gotta know. I gotta know. I gotta know. And she had said it'll be bigger next year, and of course, weather permitting. That has a lot to do with it. If you got rain, there's not much you can do, and that rain was it was in the forecast, so I hope that they made preparations for that. But you can't do parades. You just can't have that time that you would expect to have a good time if it's pouring rain. It just kind of dampens the entire event. But they did have live dancing. Miss Marie's got video too. That'll be on her channel. Miss Marie Panay in the Smoky Mountains. That's her new channel, and she's already got like 4 videos up there. There's one that's in a private mode. It'll be ready to be released. She's cooking right now. There'll be another one. She's making another cool dish. So I'm looking forward to that. I wish I gotta increase that font because I can't read it, Brad. There it is. Brad said would have loved to have checked it out. My wife is Irish, close enough. Close. I think she would enjoy it. There's a lot to learn that maybe she doesn't know or you don't know. There, and they offer it freely. The information. If you want to talk, you could go to each. Excuse me, my science is starting. You could go to each one of the clans in their tents and talk to them, and they'll give you a historic background of their family, which could be completely different to the family that's next to them, and you'll learn a lot. Some people just go there for the entertainment. That's fine, but if you want to learn about the Scottish history, you can. I'm going to sneeze. Oh shoot. That was not even a good sneeze. That was a half-ass sneeze. I don't know about you, but the hay fever is killing me. And Miss Marie, too. I mean, my eyes get really, really red. Almost looks like I'm stoned all the time. People, oh man, is that a good buzz you got? No, it's not. It's hay fever and it's killing me really bad. And I take the pills that I need, and they work for a while. I have nose spray. That works for a while. But it comes and goes like crazy. We haven't been down since Christmas. Yeah, busy as always. Well, you got to stop having kids. You know what I mean? Enough. Time out. How many more you got? 12? 15? Oh, goodness. Hoping for June or July. Let us know when you get here. We'll put you on the coaster. Okay? You got to take the coaster ride. It's a must. It's right on that should be at the very top of your list. Zeke Smith, good evening. Good to see you. Yeah, I normally don't do this on Sundays lately because we haven't been around. Normally, Miss Marie has off Saturday and Sunday. We're out. We don't come home till late. And we just happened to get home early because we were up really late last night doing the videos and editing, and she's doing her stuff. And she's very happy. She's really excited about getting her Facebook. So she's on Facebook now. Panay in the Smoky Mountains. She's on Instagram. She's on TikTok, and now also on YouTube. And so she's really going at it at 100%. And she's good at this. She's a natural ability. And I explained to her, don't force it. Just be you. That's all you got to do is just keep being you, and people will like you because they like you already. So don't be phony and go, oh, I'm wearing the best clothes and I've got makeup caked on or whatever. No, she doesn't. She doesn't wear makeup. She's too beautiful to wear makeup, I think. No more. Ira Carson is 2 net. So it has been 2 years. So you have Ira and I can't read. It's not Ira. No more. Carson. So you only have one? I thought you had 2. Did you sell one? Don't they have like a buyback? Like they have guns? You trade one kid in and you get like a $25 Walmart card or something? I think they do. It was 4 months when you got. Yeah, you were here a while ago. Yes. It's hard when you have a little baby, isn't it? Yeah. But now 2 is terrible 2s. I hope you're dealing with that. That could be taxing on your constitution, right? It puts your resolve to the test, doesn't it? Yes, it does. Find out what your metal is made of. Yes, I know. But that's being he's 2, he could enjoy things like the festival now, and because he can observe and retain. It may not be intense stuff, but you could still get him to go somewhere in his childhood. I remember you took me there. I remember we went there. If you put in make an impression on them. 3. Well, okay. I see. I didn't know that you had older ones. 3 total. Older, 19, 17, and 2. Wow, that's a big difference. 19. Are they all? And I'm not trying to be too personal. They're all under the same household, same roof. 1917. That's a whole nother problem. right, normally. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Do you beat your kids regularly? Sometimes they need an ass kicking, right? Oh, goodness gracious. Plus, we had, but that's right. I remember you bought a new house last fall. Hectic times. But that should have settled by now, right? You settled in the new home. Everything cool. And hopefully the kids are cool with it. You need a bigger, you need a hotel. You don't need a home, a hotel, gymnasium, something to keep them in. If you keep churning them out. PB on the go. Hey, Jeffrey Murray, I'm still having trouble subscribing. Are you to Miss Murray's YouTube channel? Um, if clearly, if you go, please excuse me for sniffling. Okay, I don't have my tissues up here, so I have to sniffle. All you have to do is go to YouTube and type up there Panay in the Smoky Mountains. And it'll bring up a bunch, but if you scroll through, you will see the one that says Panay in the Smoky Mountains. It won't say vacation station at all. And that's the one you want to hit. Because the first few of the videos, I put them on Vacation Station TV to give you an idea what's coming up. But then what I'll do is stop doing that, and it'll be strictly on Panay in the Smoky Mountains. And you can find her on Facebook, and there's a link there in Facebook. So if you go to Facebook, Panay in the Smoky Mountains, she'll have the link for Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and TikTok. So you can click on all the above. Brad says, for the most part, settled, but always new projects. 50-hour work week, yes. I don't know if you've owned a house before, but as long as you own a house, you're always going to have a project. As long as you own a house, you're going to have a project. It's just the way it is. And 50-hour work weeks, you fit them in. You're an hour here, an hour there. You do the best you can. I've been there, done that, and won't do it again. But yes, you scramble. You go, I got to fix the water heater, or I got to fix that, I got to fix the air conditioner, I got to fix the broken window, or whatever. You just do it. You scramble around, you grab an hour, you do what you can and stop, and then you go back if you can tomorrow and finish it up. It's a pain, but that's life, Just always be thankful you do have a roof over your head. Very important. Just always be thankful you do have a roof over your head. Very important. Zeke Smith, I finally found her YouTube channel. See, she's doing a great. Thank you, Zeke. I appreciate that very much. CPB, it is out there. It is out there. Zeke, send PB the link. In fact, if you could put it on here, I have no problem with that. Put the link on here. PB would love that. PB, I did your video last night, and I was going to go downstairs and upload it, but I wanted to do this. But I think now I haven't listened to it because the other night, stupid me, I put the headset on and I got the record on. And when I was done, there was no audio. And I go, I forgot to turn the microphone on. So all the stuff I said, it never got said. It's just the video. And I said, no, we can't do that. We got to put the silliness in there. PB on the go. Okay, it's operator error. I couldn't. Don't. Oh, you don't have Facebook. Okay, do you have Instagram or TikTok? Those are on there as well. Brad, our second home, but there are much easier projects. Yeah, especially if you have an older home. I've had those. The older ones always have more problems. Always. People are going to go. Can't wait to see the deadhead. Oh, PB. The new one is so scary. This one, Retribution, is so scary. And it's more challenging. You've got to do more to get more. You got to find bandages, you got to find food, you got to find vitamins, you got to find guns and bullets, and then you have to find clues, because there's clues you need to do. You need to locate certain people sometimes that give you clues, and they give you something you need, like a key, or a piece of machinery that you need to take somewhere else so you can get what you need over there. I find it interesting because it's not just killing things. You really have to be mindful of your surroundings. You got to be witty. You got to know when to be stealthful, and you got to know when to run, and you got to know when to stay still. Otherwise, these things go and they get you. David C. Perkins, sounds like a lot of work to me. Yeah, owning a home is a lot of work. A lot of work. This cabin is 25 years old. It was built in 1998. And there are things that need to be done, and I'm always on top of them. You know how I am. I'm just always on top of them, and I don't want them to get ahead of me. So I'm always looking for something to do to make sure that that doesn't go or that doesn't decide to break on me. Our first home, whoa, 50 years old, giant headache. Yes, yes. New home was built in the 90s. Much better. 50 years old, you're going to have piping problems. Am I right? Plumbing and piping problems, electrical problems, probably a lot of electrical problems. Try not to buy a home that's under 1967, I believe it is, because back then they used aluminum wiring. So you don't want to buy like if you, some people run to Florida and they buy mobile homes from the 60s. Don't do that. Don't do that, because they were, even some of them were into the early 70s, and you don't want aluminum wiring. That stuff can burst into flames. No matter what price you're getting, you're putting your life in your hands. David C. Perkins, I take care of 45 rental properties. There you go. You're a busy man, so you know what I'm talking about. There's always a broken window, broken door, flooded toilet, stopped up toilet, right? I was a slumlord too for a while. I owned a whole street, and it was constantly, phone never stopped ringing. People go, I need this. The toilet stopped up. Well, tell the kids to stop putting their diapers down in the toilet, and the screen is broken. How many times do I have to replace the screen? The kids would pop out the screen, or to go out, to run out and disappear in the middle of the night. Really, really bad. So I finally got rid of all that. PB on the go. Oh dear Lord, I can't get through the first saints and sinners. So no. I would like to see how you play, because maybe you're not playing it properly. Now, when I had Joshy put the headset on, first thing he shot all the bullets out of the gun into the zombie's chest. I told them right from the get-go, don't shoot in the chest. One in the head, they're dead. And he freaked out. And I said, no, it doesn't kill them. They're already dead. You can't put a bullet in a dead person and go do anything. Hit them in the head, and that does it. So are you hitting them in the head, and are you grabbing them by the head? When they come at you, just reach out, grab, put the gun, and shoot. Or take your knife or your cleaver and hit them. Always have your backpack filled with weaponry. Don't overfill, because you need to leave at least 7 or 8 spaces to pick up things you need. Just make sure you have 2 guns, 2 knives. That's it. And some bandages. And you're good. You're good. Brad Lucas, yes. 10K first year in plumbing. Yeah, I know what you mean. Fixes for that. That's not unusual. That's like about the going rate. Yeah, but you got a little leak. That'll be 10 grand, please. Yeah. Try not to buy only if you have a really deep pocket should you buy an old home, because old homes have problems, lots of problems, unforeseen problems that maybe the owner doesn't even know about or isn't telling you about, and you'll wake up to a nightmare sometimes, especially in the electrical department and the plumbing department. And then of course the foundation is extremely important that you have that checked, because you can doctor up outside to foundations, but once you get under a house and look in there, you can see the truth. So don't take anybody's word. Believe nothing you hear and half of what you see when you're buying a house. Just get under there, put some overalls on or dirty clothes, whatever it is, and get under there and look, or go up in that attic and look. Don't believe a word they say, because they'll lie to sell the house. Doesn't matter if they're good religious folk. They'll lie to sell a house. Okay, it's just the way it is. So don't believe them. PB says, yes, 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 yes. You're doing it all wrong. Next time you play, do what I tell you. When they come at you, don't freak. You can push them away, right? If they're coming at you, just push them. They stumble back, and you can regain your stance and decide who's going to be taken out first. And you grab them by the head and then push them away. You cut their heads off and hold. You'll see that on the video. You cut their heads off, and then their mouth goes like that. You can toss the head like a basketball. I do that too. Pam Hyatt, how are you? So true, so true. Are you talking about houses or saints and sinners? Brad Lucas. We had it for 15 years. And I bet every year of that 15 years, you pump money into it. Talk about a money pit, right? Yeah, they're money pits. Houses can be, but they're rewarding. It's the pride of ownership. and then the pride of the profit that you can make when you sell it, if you do it right. But try to stay away from really, really old homes unless you're prepared. And that's the only way you should do it. Let's say you buy a house that it's 50 years old or 100 years old. You know, a lot of people go, I want this 100-year-old house. Figure on having $100,000 extra to repair. Just right off the bat, you're going to lose or invest $100,000 to upgrade the house, and then it goes up from there. And once you got that in your head, you're cool. Everything is good because you're going to go, oh, we need all new plumbing, new wiring, and then that 100 grand will be gone in no time. The Harvey 5. Leslie, how are you? Hello there. It's good to see you. Miss Marie was so taken back by your comments on her channel. She was so elated by that. Larry's right behind you. Hey, Larry. Hey, I didn't get a notification. Oh, you see, that happens a lot. I'm sorry for that. I don't know what to tell you. Everything is set up the way it's supposed to be set up. But a lot of people go, I don't get notifications. YouTube, get it together, please. Okay? We would appreciate that. Hit the thumbs up, too, if you would, please. The 15 that are in here. I would appreciate that. I can smell Miss Marie's cooking something good. Wait till you see this next video that comes out. You're going to love this one. It's good eating. Good, and this next one is also good eating, too. Larry says, we've been loving Miss Marie's videos. Isn't she? She's a natural at this, isn't she? She really is. It took quite a few years for her to get out into front of that camera because she was always so shy. You remember when I was first shooting up here, she would hide her face or she would push it away. You know, now she's in front of the camera. She don't stop. She don't stop. But that's good. She's breaking out of her shell. Oh, God. Rick Cunningham, how are you? Hello, Northeast Ohio. Met Miss Marie at the Goat Coaster Tuesday. Miss Marie, you didn't tell me that.
I told you that, but I don't.
You didn't remember it was Rick? It was Rick Cunningham. He was going to ride, but the storm came through. Last week and the week before. Really weird weather, right? Be beautiful one day and then rain like heck the next day. It's promising that next week it's supposed to be sunny for most of the week. Harvey 5. She's doing great. Thank you. Thank you, Leslie. She appreciates your support. Please, everybody, go to that channel. Panay, which means Filipino. Panay in the Smoky Mountains. Check it out. She would love your support. Subscribe to it, comment, and take a look at the video. She works hard. She's doing one right now. And it smells good. I could tell you that. It smells good. Larry Harris, me and Leslie laughed. We had to walk away from the table because she was eating. Yeah, she loves fish. Guys, she loves fish. I mean, if she has her druthers, she would rather eat a fish eyeball, than a T-bone steak. And isn't that right, Miss Marie? Huh? You'd rather eat an eyeball than have a T-bone steak, right?
You can have the head.
I don't want to eat the head. Although everybody needs a little head once in a while, right? You know, no. When we fish, chop the head off, that's hers. That's completely hers. I want nothing to do with the head. You know, like I said, the fish should be square, breaded, and on a bun. That's the way it should be. Jeff and Tootsie Campy, hey, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Did you guys get rained on last night? Gary with 2 R's. Hey, y'all. Good to see you, Gary. Good to see you. I guess nobody got notifications, right? Harvey 5 says, here is Miss Marie's new channel. There it is. There's her. Thank you. Everybody subscribe. Thank you. That is her channel for YouTube. And she's also on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. You can catch her now on that. Larry Harvey. With some tartar sauce. Of course. Absolutely. Of course. But not the head or the fins. No, you can't do that. Oh. No rain and no notify. No notify. Whatever that. Oh, there you are. Mm-hmm. All right. You want to say hello? Say hi. Okay, say hello. Sit over here. Good camera's there. There she is.
My hair.
Jeff
and Tootsie Camping.
Yeah, Larry's on there. They love your
Larry, stuff. Leslie, thank you so much for the comments. Where's the camera at?
It's right there. It's
I
down below
really
so I can read.
appreciate everybody welcoming my channel.
Yes.
Well, it's kind of like our channel, but
Larry saying hi, beautiful Miss Marie. Oh.
But
And Jeff too.
I
It's not my channel. It's her channel. I'll make a pop in a cameo.
You're there.
I'm there, but this is her deal.
All right, whatever.
And then a lot of the times she's got, and Gary to our says hello, and a lot of times you're going to hear Taglish. Is that what you call it?
Filipino and English.
It'll
Talk mix.
It'll be a mix of. It's called Taglish. Tagalog and English, but you'll be able to understand everything that's going on. That's when I see them on TV and she's playing those shows, I understand what's going on, even though some of the words they get away from me, but you follow what's going on. Harvey 5, we love Miss Marie. Oh, look at the loves and the
I just want to try it.
Oh.
I just want to try how, if it's me being there in YouTube.
It's you. You're a natural at this. Jeff and Tootsie said, thanks to Leslie for letting me know we were live. Oh, thank you, Leslie. Appreciate that. Nobody got the notifications. Nobody.
Of what?
That I'm on live.
Why?
Supposed to. YouTube is supposed to ring the bell and let them know that we're on live. They've been doing that a lot to a lot of people lately. A lot of people going live and nobody knows they're on live. So YouTube, if you're listening, could you fix that problem, please? Could you make the notifications work?
I gotta go down. I'm cooking.
She's cooking.
But I'm videoing it.
You're doing that now, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm putting it on the video. Pork.
Yeah, you're gonna like it.
Pork dish.
It's a pork dish. You're gonna like it. It's easy to make. You're talking and doing that all the time.
Easy to make. I am not talking.
Well, you need to do a little bit of talking. You got to tell people what the ingredients are. You got to.
Well, they see it.
Well, you got to put it. I need a tissue or a paper towel, please. My nose is running.
I told you, honey. You gotta. I gave you the tablet allergy.
I forgot the tablet.
All right, I'll give it to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, my love. I worship the water you walk on.
Yes, I know.
Yes. My nose is runny. Cooking with Miss Marie. It's called Panay in the Smoky Mountains. Hit him with a pan. Don't give her. I can't. She won't tell me where she hid the frying pan. It used to be right there, but it's not there anymore. David C. Perkins. You could cook dinner for everyone. She could. She could. She always claims she doesn't know how to cook, and I go, you're so full of crap because she cooks good. It's an excuse for her because she'd rather me do the cooking. I'm tired of cooking. I really am. And plus her cooking is different. It's Asian. So there's more things that I've never cooked because I've never really done a lot of Asian cooking. That's not my forte. Italian or American. That's what I do. But she has all these cool Asian dishes. Jeff and Tootsie. Miss Marie makes a mean milkshake. Yeah, that's right. You had her first milkshake the other day at the Coaster. And that was a good shake, wasn't it? Yeah. Yes, she does. And hot chocolate, of course. And coffee. If you decide to order one of the coffees that they have, she knows how to make them all. I mean, she's basically, she's a barista and a chef at the same time. Harvey 5. Lexi says, I'm trying to focus in. I love all the rice in her cooking. Rice. Oh, you like rice? Okay, that's cool. She lives, as they say in the Philippines, rice is life. Because a lot of them, that's all they live on is rice. That's all they have. And occasionally a dried, salted fish. And that's the truth. I've seen it. Oh, and Jeff says, yes, I did. And yes, it was. Larry Harvey says, I couldn't eat the things she ate for breakfast. No, like rice and fish. Rice, maybe, because you could have like rice puffs. This is kind of the same thing, but not fish for breakfast. Now, I got up and left. If you saw that, I went out, took my coffee. I went outside. Last thing I want to see is fish in the morning. I don't want low tide. But you didn't even bring me up a paper towel.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I got to take a pill. What is this? It says deconned rat poison.
Honey.
It says it right there. Rat poison. You've seen it live.
I'll get your paper towel. I forgot.
Thank you. I'm dead. It worked pretty quick. Oh, goodness gracious. I know, Larry. You saw that, didn't you? That when I saw that, I got up and got out. I couldn't take it. I couldn't. Just the smell of fish in the morning. I don't eat breakfast in the morning. I'm not a breakfast person. After a while, I'll have a bowl of cereal or I'll have a bagel or a piece of toast, but that's it. I don't want anything heavy. It just doesn't agree with me. And I find that if I eat breakfast, when I did years ago, I got very sluggish. I, a lot of people get the energy they need. The reverse. I get sluggish. As long as I have a cup of coffee, I could do a bagel or a muffin or a piece of bread, and I'm cool with that. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Larry didn't like the breakfast with the fish either. He saw me get up and leave.
Larry, I love it
with coffee.
Yeah.
Did you notice that, folks?
The
That
coffee.
Leslie
coffee
loves
and
rice. Leslie loves rice. Leslie, did you see her put the coffee on the rice, the black coffee?
Try it, black coffee, but you have to mix black coffee with, sugar to taste in your own taste, and then mix it with rice. Try it.
Rice coffee is meant to be drank in a cup, not on rice. I don't get my buzz in the morning from coffee and rice, but she does. That's the Asian thing. What can I say? Harvey. Oh, what is that? Leslie, where's my thing? There it is. What she said. I don't eat breakfast either. Larry thinks it's the best meal of the day. I just have. There you go. I just have coffee too. Excuse me. That's all I need. Coffee. If I am hungry, like I said, I'll have a muffin or a bagel or a piece of toast. Just a piece of toast in the toaster. No butter. Just a dry piece of toast and coffee. So the coffee on the rice, very interesting. Try it. Try it. I have had it. It doesn't taste bad. It just. It's got to have sugar. It's not just black coffee. It's like you would make a sweet cup of coffee and you put a few tablespoons on it. It does something to the rice. Jeff and Tootsie, the newest thing is popcorn and bacon together. I've seen that. I've actually seen that in bags in some places. Bacon popcorn. In fact, they have just about anything. Sausage popcorn, egg popcorn. There was a place in Florida that was a store just popcorn, and they had everything and some stuff that shouldn't have been. Like jalapeno popcorn. Not jalapeno popcorn. And I'm not one of those. Why does my camera look dull? Does that camera look dull to you? It's a little out of focus. Let me. It might be dusty. It's been so long since I've been. Hello there. Hello. Okay. Maybe. I don't know. The camera's probably getting old. It'll be time to get a new one. Larry says, I didn't like the looks of the eggs and peppers on rice. I have had it. It's not bad. Peppers in the morning, they may if they're red or yellow orange. If they're green, I'm done. I'm done for the day. I get so much agita. I mean, I'm burping up pepper all day long, and it makes me feel bad. Peppers and eggs. That's a big dish my mother used to make when we were a kid. Peppers and eggs. But there's a point you guys said the eggs are just. I'll just do the eggs, Mom. Jeff and Tootsie can't be a lot better. Thank you. I think it was just dusty because I did dust up here the other day, but I didn't. I forgot the camera of all things. I did the keyboards and stuff, but I forget sometimes. I get lost in my head. Picture is much better. Thank you. It must have been dusty. I'll Windex it after I'm done because I do that with the phones too. You should do that once in a while. Don't never take your phone and like wipe your shirt on it because if you use a fabric softener and even the soap you use, you may think your lens is clear. It's not. There's actually you're putting a film on it. And I did that a couple of times on videos I shot. I go, why is that video so blurry? And then when I really looked at it and I sprayed some Windex on it, picture cleared right up. Windex on your lens. Jeff and Tootsie, my computer even hasn't. Oh, it hasn't said that you're live? I don't know what to tell you. You know how it is. It happens to you guys all the time. It happens to me too. It doesn't tell me anybody is on. It happens. Joshie was on live before. I didn't have. I did. He did say, here's something really stupid. And you did too, Jeff. You sent me a text. The other night when we were live, what was the first thing I did when we sat down and went live? I went to do not disturb, didn't I? I never turned it back on. Forgot all about it. So the phone never rang at all for 24 hours. I go, this is unusual. Usually the phone is ringing or I'm getting messages. Nothing. It was sweet. It was so sweet not to have anybody. Then I turn the thing on and the message goes, and I go, oh, I think I missed a lot of people. So sorry if I missed your messages. Larry says, and okay. Larry says, we're texting people who might not have gotten. Thank you. Thank you, David C. Maybe Vacation Station. Maybe Vacation Station is live. It could have died. Everything happens. It happened. Yes, you did. Yeah. You were there. In fact, you helped me because I couldn't remember where the Do Not Disturb was. And then I left it on. It was it was on till tonight. Zeke says, I don't eat breakfast, only coffee, but I would have tried the eggs, no fish. Yeah, the eggs, yeah, fish, absolutely not. My grandfather used to eat sardines in the morning with eggs, and I hated that because I don't like the smell of sardines. They're little, but they're nasty, and he would put them in his eggs, so it would, when he stirred it, you could smell fish in the air. It's a very Italian thing to do, and I'm not a traditionalist. If it's that you left it, yeah, I left the Do Not Disturb on. I didn't get one call. Normally, I get all sorts of scam calls or messages, and nothing. Larry says I could eat breakfast for every meal. Joshy and Stay, you guys finally made it home. I'm here. Please keep your distance and don't look me in the. I promise I will never do that. I promise. Oh my God! And Josh, wanted to get together last night, but we were occupied with other. We had company, so I couldn't. All right, couldn't. Thought about it, but I can't. Team TV, how are you doing? Hey, Captain. We're coming to see you in a couple of weeks. Oh, house is for sale now. The house is now officially up for sale. First $1,000 gets it. TME TV coming to town. Oh, goodness gracious. It'll be good to see you. It really will. What am I missing here? Jeff and Tootsie. Breaking news. TME TV is coming to town. There it is. There's the news of the day. There is the newest news. Should be interesting. I'm sure we'll get together. Let me know when so no unexpected arrivals come. I would appreciate Josh and Stacy. Thank you, Leslie, for letting me know Jeff was live. I appreciate it. Thank you. Isn't she sweet? She's so kind. Even if they don't like the fish and eggs in the morning, like Miss Marie. I don't play. I can't do the fish and the eggs. Sorry. Just can't do it. No. Jeff and Tootsie. 101. So there it is. See? There you go. You're very welcome, Joshy. Larry Harvey saying, hey, Joshy. Guys made it home all right? Terry drove all right? TV. I have $72. Teresa keeps the money. Yeah, she's smart. Probably smart. Keeps the money away from you. You just want to go and spend. You're such a spender. Right? You're really cheap. I know. Joshy says, hey, Larry, my handsome. Oh, there's a romance. This is really a Lonely Hearts channel. Vacation Station TV is for lonely hearts. And if you want to hook up, this is the hookup channel. Right? This is it. This is the channel for swinging. You know what I'm talking about. I texted Dennis in Dry Creek. Denise. That says Dennis, not Denise. Tim Ohm, my God, I haven't seen you in a hell of a long time. Hello, Jeff and Miss Marie. She joined. Sorry, been missing for a while. Son been very busy with his music. Oh, that's good. That's all right. You know, when you can, you show up. That's good. I appreciate it. So does Miss Marie. Larry Harvey, here we go. I'm already yeah, you're blushing. Yeah, you blush. That'll be the day. No. Dennis Jackson. Oh, okay. I just got to check your spelling. Plus, I don't have my glasses on, so it's really rough for me to see. Tim Ohm, hello, Joshy and Stacy. Larry Harvey, Larry upside down. Cheap sounds vulgar. I'm frugal. Okay, frugal. Tighter than a crab's asshole. Waterproof. Hey, Tim, from Joshy and Stacy. It's all right. I'm cheap too. I work too hard for my money. I'm not giving it away. I was thinking same thing, Larry. Jeff and Tootsie. It was a little pricey at the Celtic Festival today because we finally went, and it was a little pricey. What did we have? We had tell you, really good stuff, Josh. You appreciate. They had the chicken on a stick there, and you could tell it was marinating. He had it in a pan marinating, and I got one of those. That was excellent. And I got that on video. It was really tender, good flavor, and it was well worth. I don't know. I think it was like $8, but that's what they usually get. And then I tried the meat pie. The picture looks like it's like overflowing with this delicious, mouth-watering meat. And guess again, it would look like a frozen cupcake, and that was $10, 10 or 12, something like that, and dry, not good at all. Then Miss Marie wanted the figgy pudding. That was either 10 or 12 bucks. That was terrible. It was, in fact, it's still downstairs on the counter, and it's going out to the raccoons. Same place where the brisket went, Joshy. Joshy, the brisket went. Soon as we pulled in the driveway, there's 2 raccoons that come and meet us when we drive in. They come in and they're like this with their hands. They know Miss Marie's always coming back with food. And they came to the car, and Miss Marie opened up the little styrofoam thing, gave one to one of the raccoons, and he took it, and the other one took it, and then literally did that, and it gave it a look. Remember that, honey? When the raccoon kind of looked at the piece of meat? Yeah, it was kind of reluctant to eat it.
Oh, don't mention that.
What? I didn't say where it came from. Bigfoot. It was terrible. We tried a piece of it. I think buck. Yeah, it was Bucky's brisket. I'm sure. Right, Joshy? Joshy says, I know which brisket is bull. Yes. True. Larry Harvey says, Bucky's, Joshy? Harvey 5. Blasphemy from Les. Oh, we have is there trouble in paradise? Could there be trouble in paradise? They don't agree on the brisket? Joshy Stacy, I bet the raccoons were mad as hell when you feel. I'm telling you, the one took it because that's the way they are, but then the other one really, it took it and smelled, and then it went like that. Like, what is this? Reluctantly. Jeff and Tootsie, oh my God. And it's the God's honest truth. Miss Marie verifies it. It was the truth. And then I gave them their kibbies, their, obligatory pot full of kibbies that I got to give them every night. They like that. They're very spoiled. And Rosie came by yesterday. Hopefully you saw the video of Rosie making it, walking up here. She's got a beautiful coat. Man, she's got a beautiful, healthy coat. She's so shiny and so sleek. She really looks good now. I'd rather eat the cat food. Yes, that was pretty nasty. You smelt that immediately, didn't you? Because we both tried a piece. I think Rob and Denise tried it. I think Jeff did too. I didn't like the lemon, lime, garlic, pepper, whatever was on. I did not like it at all. No. Or dog food. Yes. Immediately. Yes, you did. I think Rob didn't because he's having a tooth problem. How's he doing? They make it home. I thought about that. Even though Denise wanted him to go right to the dentist, they're going to tell him you got to wait because it was infected. So we'd have to wait 7 to 10 days till the infection goes down and it's cleared. They won't pull anything or operate if there's an infection, because if they open up a socket, it could get infected and you can have go into septic shock. You can get staph infection from that. So he's got to take the antibiotics for at least a week before he can have anything done. Jeff and Tootsie said, yeah, they made it home and okay, cool. I was hoping that Rob is all right because, man, we saw him the other night. His face was out to here. And then by the time we got done with the show, it had calmed down because he took some antibiotics, so it attacked it. That was working. I guess he's doing amoxicillin. They have new info on Rob. I'm sure they'll tell you. I think they're back home now, aren't they? Didn't they leave today? I thought they were leaving today. I don't know. Joshy? Are they leaving today? I thought they were. Oh, damn. I'm sorry. My sinuses. I really am. Excuse me for that. But they dribble and they tickle. And yes. Okay, good. Okay. That's a long drive. That's 6+ hours. Look how it looks like my shoulder's up there, doesn't it? It's a shadow, though. That's a shadow. I don't. Hi, how are you? Yeah, they're back home. Okay, yes, thank you. Cool. Just told you. So they're back, and they'll be back. They're always back. They keep coming. They come and go. They have to. They got the store down here. They got to keep it stocked. Got to do what you got to do, right? I don't know what's going on next weekend. Jeff, what's going on? Josh, you know what's going on in town? Anything at all? I mean, we just had the Bigfoot Festival a couple of weeks ago. Now we just had the Celtic Festival. They had the Ford Festival thing. I texted them that you were okay. Great, thank you. I don't know. Is anything going on this weekend? Usually there's something every weekend. Oh, Memorial Weekend this weekend. Yes, thank you. Just as I said it, it popped up. That's going to be big. It'll be busy here. There's no doubt. They're already coming in. We were in town and we came back and we went up to Townsend and stuff. A lot of people. So, and that's just the beginning. So that's it's going to be crazy. If you're coming up this coming week at all, it's going to be busy. Allow for time problems, traffic problems. Just allow for it. Okay, when the roads get crazy, take a deep breath and sit back and relax. Josh and Stacy, we'll be back up after Arrow's recital. Oh, I hope she is good. Make sure you get pictures. Do video, as a matter of fact. I'm sure you will. She'll be good at it. She was great at the last one. It was cue as a button. Francis Wise, High Vacation Station TV. We would love to meet you and Miss Marie. We're hunting a camper to move to Wares Valley. Good for you. Yearly campground. Do you know any? We want the title. Oh, you want to ride the goat coaster? Okay. Yes, absolutely. There are several full-time RV places here. One is Honeysuckle. That's in Wares Valley. It's right in the heart of Wares Valley. Probably a quarter mile from the Foothills Parkway. Honeysuckle. Then there's Jeff, I don't know if you went to Cove Creek. Are they full time there? I think they have. Well, K&E RV TV, they were at Cove Creek. I think it's full time. It could be 6 months. I'm not sure, but I know Honeysuckle is, and it's a nice place. It's right there in the mountains. $1 million view, 360-degree $1 million view, guaranteed. There's Dry Creek Home Collections. When I'm playing my Saints and Sinners, and I look around and I look at how devastated New Orleans, the French Quarter looks, I think of Dry Creek Home Collections because they could make that place look like a snappy millionaire's mansion by just a click. That's it. All you would have to do is get your keyboard and go to Dry Creek Home Collections, where your home isn't a home unless it's got Dry Creek Home Collections hanging on your wall. There. Oh, God. Jeff and Tootsie Camping. PFRV Resort is full time. Pigeon Forge are, that's where you are. Pigeon Forge, okay, that's right down the street from the coaster. And Cove Creek is also. And Honeysuckle. Joshy and Stacy. Hey, Dry Creek, you can leave now. We don't need, yeah, we just want to make sure you got home all right. How's Rob? You doing all right? We were just saying that he's probably, they're not going to do any operating on him for at least a week. You've got to have no infection in your mouth. They won't pop it. They won't cut into it if it's swollen. So keep him on the antibiotics. I've been through this, so that's how I know that. And when it's done, then they'll say, okay, he's done. So they'll have to put up with it for a few more days for sure. Francis Weiss, thank you so much. It's beautiful. Oh, yes, that's why we live here. That's exactly why it's beautiful here. It's still not overgrown with stuff, and I don't see that happening for quite a while. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Townsend. I don't see, there's always growth everywhere, but not like in Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg and stuff. Check us in the mail. Thank you very much. That's I do their commercials for free. No home is a home unless Dry Creek. I was going to come up with something else. Dry Creek Home Collections. Yeah, I got to come up with something a little bit better. No home is a home unless Dry Creek Home Collections it lives in it. Okay, yeah. No home is a home without Dry Creek Home Collections living in your home. That's right. So move in, Rob and Denise today. Right? They'll take the little room on the corner around the bend. David C. Perkins. I'm throwing everything out my back door now, and I'm going to order from Dry Creek Home Collections. There it is. There's a personal testimony from David C. Perkins. Throw your furniture in the street, toss it into the street, and then dial 1-800 Dry Creek Home Collections. Denise will answer the phone like, what do you want? And then give her your order. They'll send it right out. Dry Creek. Oh, that's sweet, David. So see, Larry Harvey says, did you see that they are building a new mountain coaster on Teaster by the Snow Place? I knew they were building something. Yeah. It kind of, it looked like a coaster to me, the wood that they were putting up. And I go, that's going to be a ride. So it's going to be another coaster. You see how small-minded some of the people are in this town? Oh, he's doing good. We need to do what he's doing. And we'll take his business away. Idiots. They're idiots. They don't know. So all they do is they took a piece of pie and they cut the pie in half. Because you're only going to get half the crowd if you're lucky. Because what is yours going to do that the others isn't doing? Thank you for that, Larry. I appreciate it. I knew it was going to be a ride. Didn't know what it was. Harvey 5. Yep, same thing over and over. Yeah, I mean, there wasn't enough antique photo places, right? One put it up, and then everyone goes, what are you going to do with that one that Jed's doing? He's making millions. And then pretty soon, only everyone's making a nickel. And they go, why aren't we making anything, Mama? Because you're an idiot. That's why, because you copied the guy up the street. I got a middle finger from Dry Creek, literally. Bought it. That's right. I saw it. You did get the middle finger. Tona Paul, how are you? Hello, Jeff and everyone. Larry Harvey says, but only one place you can find a goat on the roof and a goat on a dinosaur. That's right. Thank you. That's where Ross has it over on the other bozos. Goat coaster. They have the dinosaur. They have Jurassic Times coming, which is all animatronic dinosaurs, and there's a whole bunch on their way. They should be here very shortly. I think the number's 36 in all. Animatronic dinosaurs going up the mountain. It's a 36-hole golf course, and I was pretty much assured that it was going to be done in July. So the first 18 will be done sometime in June, and then the next 18 will be done by July, probably the end of July figure. True. Tana says, hi, Dry Creek, Harvey 5, Jeff and Tootsie Camping, and Josh and Stacy. Everybody saying hello to Tana. Harvey 5 saying that. Thank you, Leslie. Appreciate that. That's where they have it over on these other bozos, because I would think that somebody wouldn't be as blatant as to try to copy what Ross is doing by doing the same thing. But yet, there's always that a-hole. There's always that one that's I'm going to do what he's doing, and Next thing you know, you go, wow, that was brilliant there. Team Me TV, yeah, I'm going to stop on the go. Yes, I know. We already have a sign up there with you. Don't do it, Tommy. And it's you with a circle with a line through your face. All right. Poor Rob. Tooth pain is the worst. Yeah, it really is. Yeah, Dry Creek. I taught a pod, David C. Perkins. And get well soon, Rob. Yeah, poor Rob. I felt so bad for him the other day. Prayers for Rob. Everybody, kumbaya. Okay, Dry Creek home there. It is, isn't it though? Isn't it though? Excuse me. I had to focus that one in. Tana Paul, sending prayers for Rob. He needs them. But he needs them for a lot of other things. He really does. Pray for his soul if you're going to do anything. He's a good guy. He's fairly harmless. That's what I like. You know? So the Jurassic Times should be up and going in the next, I would say 2 weeks. I know they're laying down the carpet for the greeneries. So the first 18 holes will be getting ready to go. I think even Miss Marie has some video on that. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. The kids will love it with the dinosaurs roaring and moving. I mean, they don't just, it's not like it goes, I mean, these things are moving. They're clawing at you. And it's cool. The kids will love it. And the kid at heart, you know, if you like dinosaurs and stuff like that, you're going to love it. And of course, the best ride in all the Smokies. I'd like to see somebody beat the price on that. They won't be able to afford it, right? Right, Larry? This new place is probably $2 million in the hole. They're not going to be able to do $12 rides. But I can guarantee one thing. They're going to stop you along the way. You're going to go down. All of a sudden, your brakes are going to go on. You're going to go down. The brakes are going to go on. Like that one that they get $30 for. I'm not kidding. $30. You know, there's a new ride as you come down Parkway in 66, and it looks cool. You go down and it stops, goes down, stops, goes down, stops. Pay $30 for that? No thanks. No. Tim, hopefully be back to see you guys soon. Fall, perfect time to do that, Tim. Perfect. Dave C. Perkins saying hello to Tana. Jeff Campy, Tommy goes viral. Yeah, we'll get him this time on camera for sure. I'll catch him with the drone. I'll go up there and follow him with the drone all the way down the mountain, see what he does. See if he picks his nose or anything. You know, Tommy tunneling. We got Tommy tunneling. Cindy Lou Nelson, howdy. How are you? Miss Marie, thanks you so much for all the wonderful, kind words you said about Panay in the Smoky Mountains. Even I have trouble saying it sometimes. Team Me TV. Well, will it be there in 2 weeks? I hope everything at the Goats is free. Everything always is free. That's what everyone thinks. I told you he's cheap, right? He's so cheap. Cindy Lou Nelson, no problem. Enjoyed them. We got more coming out. She's cooking right now. And I got one already in the can. It's in the private mode. It's ready to go. Ton of Paul. Hello, Cindy Lou Nelson and Team TV. I got video for at least 4 more. I haven't done anything with. I've been shooting like crazy. Miss Marie got in her happy mode. She must have taken a happy pill. And she wants to shoot videos. So she's how many subscribers do you have now? Have you checked? She can't hear me. I think she had 30.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the wall like usual. How many subscribers do you have now?
The last time I checked, I had 30.
30. In one day. 30. Thanks to you guys. Right there. You guys. Thank you. She needs your help. Support her channel, please. She's working hard to do it. I mean, for her to come out from the shadows, not just behind the camera, but in front of the camera. And she's doing everything herself like she's doing right now. The camera's rolling down there, and I'm here. I'm not Memrex. Larry, people are coming into the chat. Yeah, I guess they are. Thumbs up, too, please. Thank you, Larry, for noticing that. Dry Creek Home Collection. Sure. So we missed it. Did the raccoons eat late? Yes, they had the brisket last night. One kind of shied away from it. Yes. Thank you for that. Who did that? Somebody put up Miss Marie's again. Who did that? Leslie did. Thank you, Leslie. That's it. The Panay in the Smoky Mountains. That's her thing. Just click it and it'll go to it. and then hit the subscribe button. She's worked so hard on this, and she's learning. Oh, I smell. Is that garlic and onions and peppers? Oh, and the pork too. Oh, wait till you see the video that comes out on this other thing we did the other night. Oh man, it was so good. And unfortunately, I could only eat a piece that big. That's what sucks, because I like eating certain things, but certain things I can't have. I just am not allowed to have. Y'all heard about Pet Goose George and Feature Man's channel? They're gone. Well, I knew Feature Man. He's got some charges. What happened to Pet Goose George? I didn't know anything about him. I was subscribed to him. So doing absolutely. What happened there, Tommy? Is it Tommy or Teresa? Or both? Could be both. It's Sunday night. I think both of them. I don't think Tommy's working tonight. Why are they gone, Tommy? Did the goose pass away? Or you get hungry, a goose goose tastes pretty good. Why are they gone? Okay, Directory Comb Collection. Of course, it shied away from that stuff. It did. Denise, even Marie saw it. One of the little ones ate it, took it, because they do that with their hands and then they run. This one took it and brought it up close and made like a weird face and actually did that, and didn't like the smell of it. I didn't like the taste of it. I wasn't impressed. Neither was Josh. Oh yeah, I smell it very much. I smell garlic, onions, and pepper for sure.
I'm gonna take a shower after.
Is that the perfume? Your essence of peppers? Yeah. Essence of garlic? Team Me TV. Same thing happened to George. Someone dug up his past. Now, that's too bad. I took a little bite. Yeah, and I forgot what you said. I mean, not that you're a real connoisseur, and there's no offense, a real connoisseur of brisket, but I know Joshy is, and I've been around a while. I know good brisket from bad brisket, but Joshy probably knows it better because he cooks this stuff, and it just wasn't up to standards. Clearly, it really wasn't up to standards. That's too bad, you know. When you have a product, and especially when you're cooking, you should make it the best product you could possibly make it. Put the time, put the effort in, put the sweat and tears into it. Absolutely important. It wasn't a Joshy. No, nothing's a Joshy brisket. Nothing. I mean, when Joshy does it, it's done right. And that's what his slogan should be. When Joshy does it, it's done right. There you go. I just gave you another slogan. See?
I think oyster sauce, they have it at Publix.
Yeah, oyster sauce. They have it at Publix.
Publix?
Yes, they do.
Oyster sauce?
Top shelf in Publix, top shelf in the Asian section. They have oyster sauce. They have fish sauce. They've got all the weird sauces now. They're starting to carry more stuff at Publix, not at Kroger, though. I'm hearing it was very tasty. Joshy, in fact, unbeknownst to us, but due to the eye in the sky that contacts me, he met clandestinely with the guy to get his recipe so he can change his entire recipe for when he opens his restaurant. Isn't that right, Joshy? Dawn is saying hello to Joshy. I'm pretty sure that's what they told me. Let's see. Hey, right quick. Isn't it about time to move downstairs? I live now. Why would I want to go downstairs? No, but I'd have to shut all this off to go downstairs. I'm not doing that. No. I could go live on that TV too, but maybe someday. Not today. This is my little world up here. This is my little library, and I like my little world. T and me. Teresa smokes a mighty good bologna. Excuse me? Oh, I get it. Sorry. My bad. Tony's asking Joshy how he's doing. Yeah, this is Joshy. He says, yeah, always wanted a recipe for brisket that tastes like garbage juice and dead animals. I know. You said you wanted a new recipe, and I believe you got one. It's a hit. I know it is. Joshy said he's doing well. Josh says, live show. Wait a minute. for the next live show, like back in the day. Yeah, we used to do it downstairs. We used to do the live show downstairs. Then I moved a lot of stuff up here. This is really good for the winter months and the fall months, but it's cool up here tonight. And then I got the ceiling fan on. But I can go downstairs to the lower level. I can do the living room. I can go outside on the deck. And usually I do. And now Miss Marie's doing her thing. We'll be bumping into each other doing live shows. Good to hear, Joshy. I'm okay. Thanks for asking. Tana says. Joshy says, yes, ma'am, Cindy. Cindy who's at home safe and sound. Yeah, they're fine. They got their ride home. I was on there for a while. Then you guys went blank. I don't know what happened to your signal, but it just kept doing that. And I gave up. Went back to editing. While I was talking to you, I was editing. Team Me TV should have worded that differently. Yeah, I forgot there's a family show. That's right. That's why I was taken aback. Jeff and Tootsie Campy. Hey, at least you know I watched because I remember stuff. Yes, that's true. That's true. Larry Harvey. When did this become a family channel? I don't know. Just Tommy said that. So you always amuse Tommy, because he's always teetering on the edge. He could go over at any time. Wildcat Country, Big Blue Nation. Hello, Porty people. Hope everyone is doing okay. Yes, we are. We're doing fine. Thanks, Wildcat. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming on board. Hit those thumbs up too, please. We got 43. I'd like to see 43 thumbs up. Take that time now to help it out. I took a break there for a while, as you know. People were worried like maybe I've been abducted by aliens, going through that ungodly anal probe. And I keep going back for more. No, I'm just, me. I take my breaks and I get things done around here. I have to. It's me. I'm the maintenance man. Oh, goodness. Harvey 5, we all missed you. Thank you. I missed you guys too, but I had to keep doing what I'm doing. If I lose focus, that's not good, because then I get distracted and I don't do what I'm supposed to do. Tana says, have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Tana. Thank you for being here. Jeff and Tootsie, I got to get into bed. Tootsie is already early appointment. Are you here or back in North Carolina? She has an appointment. I guess you're back at home. I'm not sure. Got me confused. Larry Harvey. At least one thing during the live stream we talk about is Joshy's meat. Yes, and not a show could go by we don't talk about him not wearing pants and his meat. And he loves to rub his meat, as you know in his videos. He rubs the meat. Whoa. Good night, Jeff. Hope Tootsie gets a great news tomorrow. Yes. Oh, so you're back in North Carolina. So what is she going in for? The test to see if she needs anything else? I'm assuming. Cindy Lou Nelson. We're praying for Tootsie. Yes, she's a sweet dog. You left at 7:30 this morning. It was nice, a good time to drive. Jesse said, everyone loves my meat in their mouth. Yeah, there you go. There's your next slogan. Everyone loves my meat in their mouth. There it is. The eye. Yes, the eye. Sorry, couldn't resist. Yes, I know. Mine's always in the gutter, like all of ours. Joshy's meat sick. Yes. Definitely. When are you bringing up the truck, Joshy? This next trip up? Can't wait to see it. We'll bring it on up. We'll see what damage we can do to it. That'd be a lot of fun. Cindy Luna. Yeah, I know. It's never me. It's always them. I'm just passing through. Joshy says, Tommy, you misspelled wow. It's pretty hard to do, isn't it? You misspell wow. Oh, goodness. Oh, God. How could Tommy misspell wow? I can imagine it's going to be quite a get-together when we get together. Oh, it smells so good up here. Garlic, onions, peppers, pork. Now we talked about Tommy's bologna. Yeah, we got not only Joshy's meat, but Tommy's bologna or bologna bologna, right? And the fact that Teresa smokes. Does that make Tommy a Peter Puffer? I don't know. Jeff Titsky, I can't wait. Oh, we're gonna have a good time. I'm sure we're gonna do silly stuff. It's gonna be. We're gonna have to go somewhere where the cops aren't gonna be. That's for sure. Oh goodness gracious! Imagine it. Jeff and Tootsie with Jeff. What? I didn't do anything. I didn't say anything. I'm innocent here. Look at me. I'm a choir boy. Right? I have to do that to the raccoons. If I feed them something, they come up to me, like, what do you got? And how I have them trained is says, I have no more. I have no more. And I do that. And they realize I have nothing in my hand. Then they disperse. Wildcat Country, Big Blue Nation, Dylan, what is it? No, Mulvaney said Joshy's meat goes great with bud. That's what I heard too. That's what I heard. The rumor has it. In fact, I think it's on TikTok. Joshy's meat goes great with bud. Mm-hmm. Josh, you see what you got yourself into? Tommy's trying to take up for you. Yeah. See? The things that we're going to do. I think you should use that as your slogan. Nothing's better than my meat in your mouth. Mm-hmm. Oh, goodness gracious. Cindy Lou Who Nelson, Wildcat Country, Big Blue Nation. You always got to have that. It's a long name to remember, but once you get it logged in your head, it rings, right? Wildcat Country, Big Blue Nation. Perfect radio material. It really is. What was I? Before I was watching, I was thumbing through the channels, and I'd never seen this movie, but obviously it's been around. Outlander with Jim Caviezel. Anybody seen that? I never saw it. I said, I never saw this movie. How did this get past me? TV. I'm not paranoid. Damn it. Just everyone's talking about it. Oh, they talk right all the time about you. Just all the time. In fact, I drive down the street, and if my window's open, I hear them talking. The strangers, perfect strangers. They'll drive up and go, did you hear about Tommy? Did you hear about that? Yeah. Did you know this? Did you know that? Yeah. No reason to be paranoid. Not at all. He's not going to sleep tonight. Right? Unbelievable. Jeff and Tootsie Camping. I had never heard that about Taco John till the day I was telling you on the coast. Yeah, I didn't. I never heard of Taco John. Never heard of it. Taco Bell? Sure, know all about it. But not Taco John. So we have another coaster going up in Pigeon Forge. I'm sure the other coaster owners are delighted by that. Right? Not just stupidness. That's the same thing as like right down the street. What is that on 321? There's three auto parts stores right next to each other. Literally, one right next to the other ones across the street. Right across the street. How stupid is that? What the hell is the matter with people? Josh and Stacy, I got to go to get all this sick people in bed. Okay, night. Yeah, I'm going to sign off now, too. I've been on for a little over an hour. I was only going to be on for an hour. But I want to thank you all for joining. Please go to Miss Marie's new channel, Panay in the Smoky Mountains. Panay in the Smoky Mountains. You can go back into the chat and you'll see that Leslie put that in there. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Larry. You guys did that. Good night, lover. That was good. And we'll see you all really, really soon. Thanks. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you. Bye-bye.